And a sensitive topic, weight. The CDC says over 100 million adults in the U.S. are obese.
Can weight loss drugs like Ozempic help? What are the pros and cons of using medicine to achieve your goal of reaching an optimal weight? For some insight, NTD's Kevin Hogan spoke to Dee Forrest. She's a functional health and wellness coach and the author of Own Your Wellness.
Pros are people do get results. The cons are I find that people think it is a panacea and it's just going to fix their weight loss resistance. They need to be doing the foundational things first in order to not only get the best results, but to eventually maybe even get off of these drugs. That's what I do with my clients is whether I'm working with them one-on-one or they're learning from my book is how to do these foundational things that are critical to our long-term health.
I see what you mean, sort of addressing the root cause instead of just the symptoms. Are there any people that really do have to resort to these drugs, though, or does everyone have a natural solution?
These pathways that these drugs enhance in our bodies are natural. They're part of, what we are. But as we've been able to have access to food 24/7, and we've sort of shut down these pathways in our bodies, a lot of people find that having this little boost helps their weight loss journey tremendously. That's not to say everybody needs them, but they certainly can be helpful.
Altimmune CEO says that they're a part of this first wave of these weight loss drugs that really focus on appetite suppression, but now what they're rolling out, they added more layers to it. So can you explain a little bit how these weight loss drugs work?
Yeah, so, the original ones were really focused on shutting down that constant hunger people were having and then helping them feel full for longer. Now they're focusing more on blood sugar regulation and making sure that we're not getting these huge insulin spikes that were leading to fat deposition everywhere. Again, these drugs are really designed for people who have diabetes or morbid obesity, but they are working for the average person. I just think that it's critical that people take into consideration how they got into this predicament to begin with and how they're going to get the best result from the drug that they're choosing with their doctor and not have to be on it for the rest of their lives.
So how do people do that? How do they build a lifestyle and a diet that will help them achieve optimal weight?
You have to start simple. You have to make sure that every bite of food that you're taking in is supporting your goal. I encourage my clients to eat at least 1 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight, right? So if you're trying to be 150 pounds, you're aiming for 150 grams of protein, which sounds like a lot, but you know what? When you eat protein first, it crowds out all the junk in your diet. It's really hard to have room for extra bread and pasta at the end of that. And making sure that they're lifting weights at least 2 to 3 times a week. I mean, minimum, because regardless of how you lose weight, whether it's a diet or a drug, we all lose muscle mass when we lose weight. So you want to try to maintain as much of that as possible so that you're more metabolically active anyways.
This was such a great topic that we covered with such a great expert, Dee Forrest, functional health and wellness coach and author of Own Your Wellness. Thank you.
Thank you.